Hello friends, this is Sukhmani from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I'm a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Today's video is very special because today I will be sharing with you 4 latest PNP draw results. And before that, if you are new to the channel, if you have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration news, update, tips and tricks on this channel. If you like the video, please share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. So please press the bell icon that this video comes to you immediately when we upload. And if your file is going on for Canadian immigration or you are an aspirant for Canadian immigration, this is the channel you should be subscribing on to. So without further delay, let's move on to 4 important PNP draw which happened very recently. So let's start. I always start, if there is an Ontario draw, I always start with Ontario, not because I live in Ontario, because Ontario is always engine of immigration, always much ahead of other provinces. So let's start with Ontario. Ontario has done employer job offer draw. Under employer job offer, can you imagine? It has called how many people? It has called 1,000. 1,000 people they have called. So, before I tell you the draw, let me explain to you what is employer job offer and under which category this comes. So, if I see OINP is basically Ontario's immigration program is divided into 3 broad categories. The first category is express entry linked. The second category is your expression of interest. And the third category is entrepreneur category. So today we will be talking only about expression of interest, and employer job offer is under this category only. So if we look at expression of interest, it is broadly divided into further 2 categories, graduate stream and the second one is employer job offer. So graduate stream is only for those who have done masters and PhD. Masters and PhD from Ontario universities or colleges. So for them this is the stream, and here the second stream is employer job offer. Under employer job offer, there are three sub-streams. 3 sub-streams are what? First one is foreign worker stream, the second one is international student stream, and the third one is in-demand skills. So these are the 3 streams under employer job offer. And we are going to talk about 2 categories out of this. The first one is foreign worker stream and the second one is in-demand skills. So foreign worker stream under employer job offer category. So under this category, foreign worker stream, they have called 744 people. 744 people. And before I tell you further details, let me tell you one important thing. This 704 people, within this draw, there were 2 parts. So out of this, the first part of the draw was skilled trade draw. Skilled trade, 426 people were called. And the part 2 of the draw was healthcare focused. So healthcare focused, 319 people are called. Together 744 people are called. Healthcare, and can you believe any or almost every kind of healthcare profession they have invited, almost. And similarly on the skilled trade side, lots of skilled trade. Skilled trade is when you work with your hands. Anything which you practice, which involves your hands, your practice skills, that is skilled trade. So under skilled trade 426, under healthcare 318 people are invited, total 744 people are invited. So this draw, as I said, happened on 20th of June and 744 people are called. 33 was the score. If you have 33 and above, you are in. So 33, when we say the score, this score is not a CRS score. Do not confuse. Please do not confuse. This is Ontario's own matrix. I will try to explain you the entire OINP program, maybe in 1 or 2 parts. But for now, this is Ontario's own scoring matrix, not CRS score. So now moving on to the employer job offer snapshot. Snapshot is how many people are called so far. So if we look at the so far situation, 6 draws have been conducted. This is almost like every month they are conducting a draw. So 6 draws have been conducted and more than 2,500 people have been called. So date by date, draw by draw, information is right in front of you. Everything you need to know. So this is one of the employer job category. The second employer job category is in-demand skills. So in-demand skills, this draw doesn't come that frequently, but this time this draw also came in. So in demand skills, 256 people are called. 744 and 256 together is 1000. So 256 people are called, and in demand skill draw also done on the same date, 20th June. And 20th June, 256 people called, 26 and above. So here also the score got further decreased, 26, which is nothing. So again, this is not CRS, this is Ontario's own matrix, and this score is far low as compared to other categories. So now let's look at the snapshot. If we look at the snapshot, you can see this is second draw in a complete year. So not that frequently this draw happens, but yes, you can still get a PR under this category also. So under this category, 500 plus people have been invited so far. So this is about Ontario. So 2 draws we have discussed about Ontario under employer job offer. Now let's move from one side to another side. From Ontario, from one coast to another coast, and that coast is BC. So BC has done a third PNP draw in the month of June. So BC, let me tell you once again, BC conducts draw every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. So one time it is a normal draw, other time it is a alternates between a normal draw and tech draw. So this time the draw was a tech draw. This is third draw. First draw was also a tech draw. Third draw is also a tech draw. So now let's look at the draw. Let me tell you here, 107 people are called. And the minimum score was 90. It was a tech draw. Date was 20th of June. BC conducts draw in 2 parts. As I always tell you, one is this draw, the one is targeted draw. The part 2 of the draw is a targeted draw. Which areas it targets? It targets 3 areas mostly. The first area is early childhood educator. The second area is healthcare, and the third area is veterinary doctors and animal technologists. So this is the targeted draw. Now we look at the complete picture. So complete picture, 147 people are called. Out of 147, 107 are part 1 of the draw, which is tech draw. Under the targeted category, 41 people are called. 41 people are called in this category, and if you see, there are 18 people which are called under the early childhood educator, 19 are called under the healthcare category, and last animal healthcare technologist, it is 4 or less. So this is the information about the BC PNP tech draw. Now let's move on to the snapshot. A snapshot tells you how many people till now BC has called. So if you look at the information, here is the information. The yellow part is the current part this month. So total more than 5,000 people BC has called. Right? draw by draw, date by date information is right in front of you. So that's about the snapshot. Now let's move off from BC to Manitoba. So Manitoba has done 13th PNP draw of 2023. So almost every month Manitoba does 2 draw. Starting of the month, end of the month. So this is the pattern. So I'm explaining to you pattern also, so you know when do you expect the draw. So starting of the month, end of the month, total they have done each month roughly 2 draws. This is the 13th draw because in 1 month they have done an additional draw. So 13th draw in PNP by Manitoba. And also I wanted to tell you Manitoba has started occupation specific draws. Just like copying other provinces, they have also started this trend, and this has been started almost 3-4 months back. So occupation specific draws, Manitoba in the occupation specific draws skilled worker category, certain occupations are targeted and 255 people are called from the government website, information right in front of you. So these 255 people which are called under the following occupations. The occupations are usually the trade, transportation, construction and operations occupation. 72, 73. That's a major knock code. So I have explained in my knock to TEER about the knock codes. If you have not seen that, you can watch that video. So Manitoba occupations specific draw this. Now other category, let us look at the other categories which Manitoba has invited. So Manitoba has invited, again the 3 target categories are skilled workers in Manitoba, skilled worker overseas and international education stream. So these are the 3 categories plus occupation specific draw. 4 categories. They have invited people. All the 4 categories information is right in front of you. So draw happened June 15th. And 255 people are called under the occupation specific draw. 205 people are called under the all occupation category. So here you see the score was 665. Again, this is not CRS score. This is Manitoba's own matrix. In my previous videos, I have told you how to calculate the score also. Manitoba is the only province which does the negative marking. So if you are planning to move from one province to Manitoba, before moving, I would strongly recommend you take a professional opinion, because sometimes then it becomes too late and you regret later on. So Manitoba not only gives you point but can take away your points also. Here, so skilled workers in Manitoba, 205 skilled workers in Manitoba, score 665, which is Manitoba's own matrix score. 21 people are called skilled workers overseas. When you are calling overseas, always, the score will be higher. So Manitoba matrix score will be higher. International education stream, 59 people are called. Total 540 people are called and they were issued letter of advice to apply. Letter of advice to apply is just like ITA, and as per the government of Manitoba, out of 540 people, 187 people who were called have active express entry profile. So I always say, if you qualify for express entry, do make your profile in the express entry, because you don't know when your chance can come, when you can win that lottery ticket. So if you can make your profile, great. If you can't, take professional help, get your profile done for express entry. So that's about the Manitoba. Now if we look at the snapshot, so a snapshot looks like this. 13 draws, as I have explained you. Almost every month they do 2 draws. So total 6,000 people have been called. 6,000. Date by date, draw by draw. Information right in front of you. So this is about Manitoba, and If you need to discuss your own case with us, more than welcome. You can make an appointment and discuss your case with us. So once again, our office is located in Brampton. Email ID, phone number, address, everything is shared right here with you. Very important thing. If you have still not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Our team puts lots of effort in bringing all this information to you. Thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.